Hi everyone, it's me, Abiha Tahrim, and today one thing I want to talk about is that just every second is important. Yeah, every second is important. You don't care about seconds. Why? Because they're a very small piece, and they're just 1/60th of a minute, and just 3,600ths of an hour. And this is why I don't care about a second. Have you ever wondered? Every successful person cared about a millisecond. Not a second, it's millisecond. They cared because they knew if they didn't do something now, if they wasted their time, they would not be successful. Never, ever. They cared. They studied, worked, and then one of them, and they became successful. And that's all because they worked so hard and they studied. And most of the people are self-taught and they're autodidact, and they're mostly successful too. So they care about their time. Let's look at our lives, what we do. Okay, let's take an example. You have finished your task. If you're a student, you have finished your work. You have prepared the test or did the homework, and you have maybe, if you want, you have did the most important thing you want, and then you have maybe 2 hours or 3 hours left. Now what most of the people do is that they just take their mobile phone. Internet is so vast. You can study on the internet. You can do a lot of things on the internet. You can learn on internet. You can do thousands, millions, billions of things. Internet is it's super vast. And then it's unfortunately most of the people open social media apps like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and these kind of platforms. And what they do, they just scroll. In this way, just scroll. Maybe they're gonna find oil. There's something dug. That's mobile phone, guys. This mobile phone. That's not earth, or that's not ground. That if you dug that, you found oil or like something or gas. That's this mobile phone. And the most bad thing is that, the worst thing is that people, while seeing social media apps, when they found a picture or video, they start comparing their lives with other people's lives. And once they found something they don't have and others have, they will start feeling bad. And I don't think people should do that. I don't do. I don't do that. But I have seen most of the people doing that. But you should not do that. If you want to do that, never open social media app. Leave that, delete that, remove that, and uninstall that. Okay, if you really want to do that. But if you're using internet for such a purpose like learning, you can learn. But if you replace this example with a successful person, you know that you're gonna talk with somebody or chat with your friends or on social media, or like if kids, playing is important. Let's leave kids here. So if you replace your life with a successful person's life, he'll be reading a book. True. He'll be reading a book. If it's on internet, you will be seeing something important related to their goals, aims, and what they want, related to their work. And they try to progress. They try to become more efficient at that thing they are doing. They don't just do like you. They don't just chat with their friends. They don't chat with their friends too much. Maybe sometimes it's like important. You have to send message to somebody. It's something like gets important. But it's not like all the time you're chatting, you're talking to anybody, or you are just on social media apps. There are several apps, several websites you can go on and search anything you want to learn. You have books. Okay, look at poor people. They don't have internet. They don't have plenty of books like you. You can buy books. You can. And if you don't want to buy books, there are ebooks. Okay, read them. That's great. And the internet is the biggest library, and we can see. You can search any book and study that. So and now you're thinking that studying, we need especially a degree for doing that. Sorry, I'm going off the topic, but I think this is important. But if you look at a person, Elon Musk, or any person, he studied through books and became an aerospace engineer. And he owns Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Boring Company, OpenAI, and a lot more. And there are several companies. So, you can do everything. You're just wasting your time. Wasting. Maybe you call it utilizing your time, but it's actually wasting. Yeah, you're wasting because you're listening to songs, watching movies or series. Hey, look something. Successful people think that how many chapters they have finished of books they are studying. But the people who don't want to be successful and actually are being failed are just watching that in a series, how much episodes they have covered. But successful people look how many chapters, how much chapters they have covered. Yes, in a book. And people don't do that. Because people, I think, don't want to be successful. Maybe that's the reason. They don't care about the time, they don't know about the importance of time. That what's time, and they don't care about every second. So, if you have a life, we have 72 years. If we convert them into seconds, what you're thinking, maybe you're thinking 900 trillion seconds, or maybe 1 Google seconds, and that's not it. Just 2 billion seconds. Believe me or not. If you don't believe me, just Google, and you'll find that. So that's how we just waste our time. Yeah, we waste our time. So we don't care about time, and time also doesn't care about you. It's not your mom that your mom will be saying, "Hey son," or "Hey daughter, please eat. Please do the dinner. Please take your meal and do that. Take breakfast and please do something." Yeah, it's not your mom that will care about you. You can only care about time, and time won't care about you. If you're not caring about time, time will not care about you. If you care about time, time will care about you. And let's do something for not wasting our time. Because it's quite difficult to stop the useless things and come into a life that can be successful and that can be ideal. So, first of all, after this video, you're gonna take a paper, pencil, or a pen. Write all the activities and then convert them into some categories, like the categories listening to songs, movies, series, watching series, and then the second one is that studying and doing some other things related to your goal, or maybe studying or working or researching, like something. And after doing that, what you're gonna do is change them into percentage. If you're looking that the percentage that's more like 60% is you spend your 60% of a day or 70% of the day in useless things like songs, movies, dramas, etc. So leave that. If you can't leave that, just reduce that, okay? Or reduce that. And then change that part and don't leave it free, okay? Because this is the main thing people feel. So just change that in into work or doing something else. Or there are certain things you can do in place of them. And you start a new work too to be successful. And that's how successful people do. They never waste their time. No, like you. If you're wasting your time, don't waste that and utilize the time in useful things. And if you did that, you're gonna be successful. And if you're not successful so soon, wait till success. And that's what will make you successful. So care about every second, every millisecond. If you start caring about every millisecond, you will start caring your life. And you will know the importance of life. Because life is just time. Time on earth. If you just came on earth, spend your time in fun and eating and sleeping, so that's all. Your life is like an animal's life. The animal comes, eats, drinks, sleeps, and then dies, eventually dies. So if you want to be a human, behave like a human. So care about your time. Care about your time. And that's what you should do. Don't spend your time in activities like that are not related to your goal. So after this video, you're just gonna think that how much time you spend in useless things and how much in useful things. If you start caring about your time, everything is possible. If you think that it's kind of hard, I can do this thing. If you give more time to that, maybe that's gonna be super easy and amazing for you. But it depends the time you spend for things. And if you spend your time in good things, and related to your goal, you are a good man. You may be an example for others. But if you don't do, you're an example for nobody. Your life is like animal's life. So we just have to care about the time. We have to care about our time to do something big, do something new, do something bold. That's what successful people think. So, thank you so much, and bye until the next video. Stay tuned.